Hey, Viking fans, this is Keith Millard, and you are listening to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. Go Vikes!
All right, welcome back to One Bar and Lupicus Show. We're going to bust out five big old hog of winners. And that big win against the Detroit Lions today with Vikings 2-3. Lupicus, there are some winners.
Well, there's definitely some winners when you beat a team at home like the Detroit Lions. So we're going to talk about every single one of those. Be sure, if you have not yet done that, before we get in the video, to subscribe to our Patreon channel. Exclusive content, including a mystery video every week. Chance to win on a monthly basis on One Bar and Lupicus swag. And obviously, you'll get a real hearty and heartfelt shout out on one of our shows.
You're damn right you will. But let's do this. Five winners, five big winners. Let's start on the defensive side of the ball with a very familiar name. Everson Griffin is absolutely a winner.
Yeah, that guy's been other than Daniel Hunter, he's been the Minnesota Vikings pass rush, always up in the face of opposing quarterbacks. Was again today all over Jared Goff, sometimes too much. He got flagged a couple times.
He did.
But he did have, 2 sacks on the day? I think did he force the fumble, or was that Daniel Hunter?
I don't think he forced the fumble, no.
But still, he had 4 tackles, 2 sacks.
He did force a fumble. I'm a fool. He did.
Okay.
He did. That was one of his sacks.
Yeah, Griffin is just playing at another level again, and we said it in our live. It's a genius move, the Minnesota Vikings front office, to bring him back, and as cheap as they were able to, it's huge. He is definitely paying dividends for the Vikings.
Yeah, I mean, he played well with the Lions down the stretch last year, so he can definitely still play, and I love it. I love everything about it. So Everson Griffin is winner number 1. Winner number 2, this is kind of an obvious one, but Justin Jefferson, 7 for 124, 7 receptions on 8 targets. This guy just catches anything that's even remotely close to him. It doesn't matter if there's 2 guys on him. He's catching it.
Yeah, a few of these were very, very tough grabs. He was absolutely blanketed, still able to make the catch. Sometimes I don't even know how he does it. Comes down with the football. I thought for sure there's no way he's catching that, and he does. And then, yeah, he gets up. He's always ready to point that first down marker. I love it. I love it so much. And definitely I think he's Kirk Cousins. I mean, he's receiver choice right now. Him and Jefferson are definitely dialed in, and he's feeding him the ball, and Jefferson's catching it.
He should be anybody's receiver choice. He is solidifying himself that rookie he is definitely not having a sophomore slump. The rookie campaign was the real deal, and he is going to be one of the best damn receivers to go down in history of the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow. And
how do you like them apples?
There's been some damn good ones here, so that's some very, very high praise.
It is. Let's go to winner number 3 again. Kind of a little bit of a gimme, but Alexander Madison continues to fill in nicely with Dalvin Cook's absence. 113 yards on the ground, 7 receptions, 40 yards, and a touchdown. I'm assuming those 7 catches are a career high.
I don't remember him catching that many balls. 7 catches for 40 yards, and it was some tough sledding. The Lions' run defense was actually they were getting pushed against our O-line, and wasn't as easy going as I thought it was going to be. So he definitely had to fight for a lot of those yards, and he busted off the one long one. So there's never really been a question if Alexander Madison can handle the load or not. He's never really gets enough chances to prove it. He did have the costly fumble there that almost gave away this huge win against the Lions to the Lions, but Vikings were able to drive down the field and kick the game-winning field goal. So it doesn't matter. He fumbled.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say Madison could definitely be a starter for a large amount of teams in this league. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens when he is a free agent. But we don't have to worry about that now. Let's worry about winner number 4, our beautiful rookie offensive tackle, Christian Darris. I don't care if he was out there in minimal time. It was just nice to see him out there, and he played well.
Yeah, well, it was weird. We touched on this too. I mean, he was in, then he was out, then he was back in. And then the thing you see is the difference in play. I mean, he's in there, just this big, massive bulk of a man, and he's, holding his own. Then Rashad Hill comes back in, and first play, he's knocked on his ass, rolling into Kirk Cousins' leg. Not great. And then Darris comes back in, and, all of a sudden Cousins has pretty damn good protection. So I'm not going to wait. I want to see Darris start next week against Carolina. I think he's shown he can handle it. We've dipped him in. He started in the field goal unit. Now he's getting some sniffs. Now it's time to start him. We're 2-3. We barely beat the Lions. Let's get our first round rookie out there.
Yeah, and Zimmer said after the game that was their plan all along. This wasn't anything that was just thrown out there. Rashad Hill wasn't injured. They just wanted to get him in there. Zimmer's still saying he is not ready. Everything I saw, he looked ready enough for me. Rashad Hill go back to your backup, and let's just get Darris out there. I can't think of any reason not to. Winner number 5, our 5th and final winner. And of course, it is the man that was hoisted on the shoulders of about 1.5 players after the game with a game-winning kick. Greg Joseph, 4 for 5, long of 55 yards today, and 1 for 1 from extra points.
Yeah, it would have been nice for him to get more extra point chances today. I thought this was going to be a game where the Vikings were going to be able to light up the scoreboard. That didn't happen, but yeah, he missed a 49-yarder. It just fell short. It was bizarre. It was weird. It looked like it went through. Everybody, it was on the scoreboard, and they took it off. But the fact that he came back and he hit that game winner clutch situation to give the Vikings a win after earlier in the year blowing that same situation, giving us a loss. He's redeemed himself now. And, obviously a win against the Cardinals would feel a lot better than a win against the Lions, but a win's a win. We'll take it. Greg Joseph, I think he's mentally strong. He's not letting that earlier kick screw him up at all. And he's rebounded nicely. So I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable when Greg Joseph kicks now.
Yeah, 4 for 5. We'll take that any day of the week, and we might actually have our kicker. It might have happened. He's been pretty damn clutch.
He's been hoisted now.
He's been hoisted. He's at a whole nother level. So Greg Joseph is our 5th and final winner. Let us know your winners in the comments, and like Lubiga said, hit up our Patreon page. Join $2 a month. That is like 2 coffees at McDonald's.
Sounds good. Sounds yummy.
Does.
All right. Well, you're thinking about signing up for the Patreon. I mean, don't think about it. Just do it. So know this. Some people have a natural alarm clock allowing them to wake whenever they want. It's actually caused by a natural stress hormone.